up on top of something, more than likely that's going to be a bonus action for you. He's going to let you do a bonus action to move the barrel over. So you pull the barrel over, you set the barrel down, you climb up on top of the barrel, and then you're able to climb up into the hatch or the hole or whatever you're trying to climb up into. Okay? I climb up the ladder. Okay, well that's going to be a free movement because you just climb up the ladder and then you're up to the next level. Okay? Where this might come into an action is saying, if the DM tells you, for example, the barrel weighs about 50 pounds. Okay, what's your strength? Okay, well my strength's 18. Okay, well you should be able to do it, no problem. Roll me a strength check. Okay, so you pass your strength check. Okay, go ahead and pull that over, but that's going to be your action. You're going to be able to pull this over, and you're going to be able to put it where you want it, but then on your next turn I'll let you climb up. So that all depends on the DM though. Some DMs are just very liberal, and they'll be like, oh yeah, sure, go ahead, no. Okay, you pull it over, you climb up, and boom, you're done. Okay, you're on the next level, what would you like to do? Okay, so sometimes it's like that. So it's just going to depend on the DM and what the DM style is on that one. But pushing or pulling, that's the reason I put pushing or pulling on there also, is because pushing or pulling is going to be one of those things that it really depends on the DM, if the DM wants you to use that as an action, or if they want you to use that as a bonus action. Excuse me. Okay, at this point we're going to take a short little break.
Cool.
Get up, stretch your legs, and we'll do all that because we're going to go to some ability checks next.
Yay.
Ability checks are huge inside this game.
Dex cards don't need anything.
And so we'll cover that as soon as we get back.
Strength.
Right now it is going on about
If you get
40.
caught by somebody.
So we'll be back at the table in about 10 minutes, about
Cool.
10 till.
Clear practice.
Okay. Yep, open them up. That's the reason I got them.
Cool.
Hi everybody. Everybody say hi, we're live.
Hello.
Hi, everybody.
We have to pay for this class, so you have to too.
If you're viewing right now, you can deposit $5 into my account by going to www.dmkevin.com. Put in the first page, you'll go down to pay DM money and put in $50. That'd be awesome.
Yes.
Patreon link down there.
Hey,
Rolling to 7.
but however, on a more serious note, for all those that are watching right now, Dungeon Crawl Gaming, who is putting on this class tonight, we do have a Patreon page, and so therefore, if you want to go on there, it's Dungeon Crawl Gaming on Patreon.com. We would love for you to help us out and help sponsor us. If you sponsor us for a minimum of $5 per month, you get a free class. So keep that in mind. But yes, absolutely. Thanks for tuning in.
These dice have been rolling really high.
Huh?
Pull it. YouTube on your computer. Let's see what it looks like.
It's like he was going to go school this year.
Like a bunch of 7-year-olds.
That came out of nowhere.
We are a bunch of 7-year-olds. What are you talking about?
True enough.
Say it a long time, then I'm roll 7.
Why are you doing it with 4? Don't you roll to 20?
I don't want the chance of having a 2 as my strength. Or even worse, the beautiful and dreaded 1 as my intelligence when all of wisdom.
Good point.
Roll 46 if I high school. But that's the way me and my dad always done it.
Oh.
It's different for most.
For Azra, I rolled 20, like
D20?
20.
It's like-
Hey, I rolled really well.
It's
You wanna see your
terrifying.
energy?
No, I've seen you play.
Yeah.
It's just terrifying. I just rolled 2 15s in a row. And then I rolled 12. Let's replace that 7. Show me money.
Yeah.
16.
This is what happens when you roll.
Oh no.
It's actually really good.
Oh no.
That's
It's
well.
a strength 15, not charisma.
Yeah. Have you paid for that app? I did. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I did.
I got it too.
I have
Is
that.
it good?
Yeah, it's
Yes,
really good.
really good.
Because I've been using it, but I'm like, should I actually pay for this?
Yes,
Yeah,
How much
because it
is
will
it?
give you, it's $3.
Yeah,
Okay,
something
that's
like
not
that.
No, but
Yeah,
it gives you all the Volo race if you're just now buying it. If you have the old version, which refuses to update, which mine does, you have the Volo version. You have all Volo races. You have everything officially made by Wizards of the Coast
Mhm.
for or all in all the books, not in the Unearthed Arcana, sadly. So you can be a swashbuckler. And
That's why
I really want to build a mastermind.
I'm.
Like a halfling mastermind named Tyrion. Maybe throw in a little bit of Bard,
Yeah.
just so I can like play Tyrion Lannister. That would be amazing.
Yeah, well, so right now I'm playing a.
No, but if you do roll bad stats, Warlock. 8, 12, 11, 15, 12, 15.
Oh no.
That's at level 6. Yeah. But she's my pride and joy.
How did you roll that low for 7?
First time playing, dice were like, oh, you're a new player, you're gonna die.
Really? Because I got like 2 nat 20s rolling for my first character.
Yeah, that didn't happen. And then I roll something like Horse Badger.
I still don't know. Like, we're gonna create a character in this class, aren't we?
I do not know. But then I
Because
roll.
I thought we were, but if we do, I'm not exactly sure what I'm gonna go with.
I don't know either. But then I roll Badger, which is from an Alchemist, which is under Arcana class, and my lowest stat, 12. Toes of 20. I believe it's at level 6 though. I think it is. It's a level 6 character though, which is okay. Who am I playing right now? I'm playing with Garrick. Yeah. I need to fix his. I need to learn the Bard. That's what I need to learn to do.
I'll probably do cleric. Because I have all the cleric cards.
Well, we have almost all the cards here.
Yeah. I didn't know that, so I got my own.
Suka.
And then it turns out it didn't have any of the blind cleric cards. I was like, shit.
I need to get rid of that.
Swashbuckler is amazing because at level 3.
Don't you get to add your charisma?
Yes.
modifier? Yes.
Oh, no.
You add your charisma modifier
to
to
your initiative.
Yeah,
It's
not
great.
only to your initiative, but your armor class if you do some kind of dodge.
Really?
But I think that's later on.
Don't
I
you
think
get
it's
dual
like,
weapons?
Well, I mean, you can.
well,
That's a feat.
that's pretty much everyone.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure, yeah,
Really?
because I have a friend of mine who
I didn't
says they
think
can use like
that was
a,
possible.
I can't remember what dodge it was. It was like mockery or
Vicious
mockerish-
mockery?
No, or mockerish dodge or something like that. I can't remember what the actual name
Never heard of
was.
that.
But you get to add your charisma modifier to your armor class
Wow.
while using that dodge or whatever it is, and it's just bad.
Yeah. Well, so I'm actually multi-classing as a warlock, so in 2 levels, I'm
Yes.
going to get mage armor, which
No,
gives
no, you
me
can
no
go mage-
armor and an AC of 16.
Yeah.
Yeah, great.
And well, warlocks are like my bread and butter. They are my children. It's the first class I've ever played.
Yep.
And then almost every other class I've made has slowly turned into one. Like my level 4 paladin who worshipped the god of amazingness and beautifulness. And then he was stripped of paladinhood, made to deal with the devil, the god of death.
Merfolk.
And how'd you know?
You just know.
Because it's me. Well, it all started with this character who started to worship Merfolk.
Long time.
Yep. It was a joke. It started off as a gag because for most of my games, I would spell my name M-Y-K-U-L. Merkle is M-Y-R.
Oh.
So it worked out like that. So I'm like, this is amazing. This is my patron. This is my god. I don't care if I have to be evil. Totally worth it. What am I building with those stats?
And it's carried on for generations.
It really has.
We were
All the way down to
trying-
my grandchildren.
To be honest, we were trying to get the entire party to like go over Merfolk.
You don't understand. I've already done that.
What?
The original party, it started off with me. Then I'm like,
No,
hey,
no,
I
no,
got
our
this.
entire Sunday.
I understand.
Wait, okay, so you're on the same page.
In like several different things I'm running, I have turned Wontak into the high priestess of the Church of Death. You know, it's her goal.
Well, I
not
mean,
only
I'm
to
kind
become a lich, but to become the high priestess of a Church of Death.
Oh no,
That is her goal in life.
that's my in-law. That's my in-law.
That's your mother-in-law.
Yeah.
Well, here's the good thing. If you die, you just need to sell her your soul. And then if you die once,
Well, I
you get
mean-
brought back.
Well,
If you start selling other people's soul to
That's
her,
if
you have a
the-
buffer if you die later on.
that's if Sheba is like, oh, that's cool by me, and lets me
No, you don't
go.
understand. Merkel will literally fight and kill God if need be.
No, Merkel literally was like, I can't help you.
Ah, she fucked.
And then like, because the Blast or Eldridge was trying to sell the little child's soul to Merkel, and he was like, no,
That's
she
not
belongs. She belongs with Sheba. And Merkel's like, I ain't messing with that.
Well, like, Merkel's smart. He knows what he's doing.
And then he was
Kind
like,
of.
I can't help you. Adra's gonna have to talk to Sheba to find out where the child went. And I was like, ah, shit.
Well, Merkel is like, I will do what you want if you do what I want. But if you do what I want, you're probably gonna die.
Yeah.
Let's rephrase that. You're going to die. You're going to feel
Yeah,
pain.
well, I mean, the goddess of misfortune is not the worst deity for an assassin. So,
And you wouldn't go with the god death. Why?
well, I mean, I tried. I literally was like, well, technically my character doesn't, she didn't believe
In gods.
and
Hmm.
deities. So she didn't believe at first, and then she prays with
And then-
Eldritch to find the child in desperation, and
Wow.
and Merkel, of course, she's like, like, oh, this stuff is real.
Yeah.
And then it's like, oh shit. And then Merkel's like, no, I can't do anything for you.
What do I get out of this deal?
Yeah. So that
Tell
was
me
that
exactly
was fun.
how I benefit.
Yeah. So Adra was really desperate to find the child. She was willing to sell her
It's just
soul
a
to get
kid.
the child. It was really fun.
It's just a kid, so
It's not just a kid to
It's
Adra.
just a kid.
It's not just a kid to
It's a
Adra.
one-time. Everyone is
Adra-
just a person,
In
including
the
my wife,
backstory that I
one of my sons. Only one of my sons. I love one of them.
Wait, which one?
Don't worry about it. Because if I tell you, you have leverage.
Can I roll for it?
Probably not.
Can I roll with disadvantage on it?
No, probably not.
I'm gonna get ready for work.
I'm gonna get you.
Sadly,
It's Eldritch, isn't it?
It's not.
What are you looking for?
Huh? Your handbook.
Oh, I was wondering, yeah, I'm curious.
Yeah, that's why I'm looking around.
Well,
I don't know.
it's not just a child to Adra.
Well,
Because of her backstory.
everyone's just first.
Obviously to everyone else it was, because they're just like, I'm gonna just loot the cloud castle. And I was like, where's the child?
Where it was popping up earlier saying low bandwidth has not popped up yet.
Oh, it made me so mad that nobody else was worried about finding Irene. I was like, what are you guys doing?
I know, I thought that was kind of crazy.
I was like, where'd the child go? I'm like, I'm looking